What is happening to my YouTube family? My YouTube progressive family that wasn't effective in getting Bernie Sanders elected or stopping Joe from my poor... And I guess we do need a little bit of a shake-up. So Anna Kasparian just typing up a bunch of vitriol. Jimmy Dore, you son of a bitch! And Jimmy Dore just, Anna, you son of a bitch! And pretty Francesca. Pretty Francesca. I tweeted one tweet to her proposing marriage. I guess that's supposed to be a joke, but she said marriage is misogyny or something. Anyways, you know, full disclosure. Francesca jumps in. Remember when Jimmy said a cuss word to me a long time ago, and it's like, what does that have to do with anything? Shut the fuck up, everybody. Everybody shut the fuck up. My YouTube family is divorcing. Maybe it was just in my mind that all these, God, I like this one and that one. Oh, and they go on each other's shows. They're all friends. They all can still produce in their own individual capacity, so don't worry, okay? I just remember better days. I remember when, you know, Jink and Anna and, you know, Mankiewicz, Eudoro, I guess Mankiewicz is there to make Eudoro, Eudoro, he's a smart guy, intelligent, he just, no flair, just the straight facts. You know, he's a space monkey, right? He's a Fight Club space monkey now. Just the facts now. Francesca's on, you know, so Sam Cedar has got Emma Vigeland, and then you have, you know, Jink who got Anna Kasparian, so, you know, that's Sam Cedar got himself an Anna Kasparian, and it looks like that Johnny Adorio... John, I love you, man. So, the last name is just like, it's like Galifianakis was like the last, you know, complicated fucking name. You want me to remember fucking what? Motherfucking what? Zach, okay? So the comedian, Zach the comedian, that's... So Francesca, right, looks to be like Johnny Adoro's Anna Kasparian. She's been going on his show. Hopefully she's getting paid, because she looks like a fucking statue. She looks like a fucking porcelain god. Yeah, so, fantastic makeup job. Wait, I was mad about something. Oh, yeah, she was kind of, you know, I can't tell. Jimmy Dore, if you're punching up or punching down by, you know, criticizing Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore's a citizen, comedian. He might be equal to AOC. I don't think he's above. So to me it looks like a big dog pile and people just kicking somebody when they're down. But you could also, you know, reverse it and say, well, it looks like Jimmy Dore is going to be a star. He's the fucking number one. He's the one that said Joe Biden's a piece of shit. He's worse than Donald, and he is evil, and he ain't going to do shit for nobody. And everybody, now that Joe looks to be president, they're freaking the fuck out and they're thinking, oh, fuck. Jimmy might be right. He was right 4 years ago. He's right about the CARES Act, about Russiagate. He's right about a lot of fucking shit. He's right about Syria. He was right about Jill Stein. And that's just the last 4 years. You know, he's been doing comedy and shit for quite some time, political comedy. He's Jon Stewart on crack. He's Uber Jon Stewart. He's Jon Stewart who's actually still in the arena and still, you know, talking to us. So thank goodness Atlas Shrugged. You don't want our... You know, the few political heroes we have, he's leading the conversation, he's leading the narrative, because the gatekeepers, the goddamn gatekeepers are like, oh shit, we've been saying, you know, rah, 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 go Joe, now that he's elected, now you ain't, where's your criticism, what can we expect? Do you have can you paint the full picture of where America's actually going to go? You need Jimmy Dore's voice, just like you need a Candace Owens. You need a black conservative, you need a black liberal, you need a white, you know, conservative white liberal. You need a Jimmy Dore. You need a person on the left who says, oh my God, Joe Biden's a fucking neoliberal, you know, crime bill, welfare reform, segregation. Joe Biden's the fucking architect of the system that we have right now. Who the fuck is Obama and Biden? Who are they friends with? What did we just put into power? Warmonger? He voted for the Iraq War. Bankruptcy bill fucked over the students. I can go on and on, but I just remember better days when we were all spitting on Alex Jones. Remember when TYT and we had Solidarity and we were just, calling Alex Jones a stupid fat fuck and we were spitting on him? Remember that, Anna? Remember that, Jimmy? Just like the Palins. So here's, Jimmy Dore is,
put up this kind of, let's call it,
it's being a little bit of prima donna.
Nerd protect. Let's call it that. Or basically a nerd defense.
It's a progressive soapbox, Jamal
but nerdy.
Thomas.
At least that's the way Dore describes it.
And like they are asking for things, but I think, and they're getting things. They're getting some representation on committees. It's like it's insider.
Fuck you. Go fuck yourself with your fucking committee, fuckface. You fucking egghead nerd. I don't give a fuck about your committee shit. Nobody voted for her for a fucking committee. What?
Now.
That was on the Katie Halper show. Katie Halper seemed to be enjoying it at first, but then Jimmy Dore kept on going. And this is about Nancy Pelosi needs to step down. We should not elect Nancy Pelosi Speaker. That would be the best goddamn thing for the progressives. You just chuck, Nancy Pelosi out. Get anybody. I would rather anybody in there but Nancy. What the fuck is she going to offer? That imperialist capitalist, let them eat, gourmet ice cream? Fuck Nancy Pelosi, Miss Iraq War, Miss Torture, My God, I thought we was opposed to the Iraq War. At least, Donald's rhetoric was correct. He carried on with the war machine. He tried to get out of Syria. We're still in Iraq. We're still in Africa. We're still in, 100 million fucking places, right? We got our goddamn arm, up in, 150 fucking countries, assholes. I bet you that might turn around and bite us, that might bite us in the ass. I don't know. I feel like just meddling in other people's, let their sovereign nations, let them do their thing unless they're, attacking or invading or genociding or enslaving or trafficking, unless there's, let countries, we need to treat countries as equals. That would actually be better for the fucking empire. If the empire was smart, like the Roman Empire, we would allow the newly conquered territories to become citizens of our country, but we don't even let Puerto Ricans become Americans, even though they are Americans. They're Americans, but we won't let them become Americans. Why? Because I guess white supremacy is still fucking lingering. So Jimmy Dore is yelling at Matt Stoller. I don't know who that is, on the Katie Halper show. Katie Halper's actually been on it. Katie Halper got Noam Chomsky. She's got Chris Hedges. She got a lot of big names. And she's the one that actually talked to Joe Biden's accuser, and so she brought that to light, too. So Katie Halper's just been on fire. She's got Matt Stoller and Brianna Gray. She's on their Bad Faith podcast, and she just kind of chillaxed and kind of listened to this. But Jimmy Dore is, like, yelling into the camera, like, really getting, you egghead, you dumb fuck, and, just roasting Matt Stoller, and I don't like to see this. I don't know who the hell Matt Stoller is, but he's saying Pelosi's got committees and this and that, and Jimmy Dore's like, fucking committees? Are you kidding me? Fucking committees, Jesus Christ. So this just reminds me of Bill Hader, Jimmy Dore's prima donna. Bill Hader, he said that he was out of control on Saturday Night Live. He's Mr. fucking Hollywood. He's fantastic. All those impressions, all those things that he was doing. Vinny Videcci, yay, Vinny Videcci, yay, Vinny Videcci. So, yeah, that's, I guess there's another clip here a little bit farther down the road, just kind of finishing up with what Jimmy was yelling about, acting like a prima donna. I bet you, he's number one, so he's number one person on the left. He's the only person on the left. I didn't even hear much out of Jill Stein this year, right? And who the fuck ran for Green Party? There was somebody ran for Green. I don't know who the hell it was, but the Jimmy Dore is leading the narrative. He said something obvious, and is breaking people's minds. People are freaking the fuck out. What? Don't elect Nancy Pelosi? Although, the Democrats, okay, Joe won, but look down ballot, there was a lot of losses down, and they didn't learn the fucking lesson. The lesson is centrism, centrism fucking failed. You didn't inspire anybody to get out to the goddamn voting booths. And instead of learning that lessons, there's not a period of self-reflection, and there's no evolution. So Jimmy Dore saying that Joe is going to be a neocon, right-wing, Republican, warmongering, imperialist, capitalist, right-wing Republican, low-life piece of shit is 100%. The only good thing about, there's a few things. Joe said that he was for community policing. He's for community college. And he said that Antifa was an idea, not an organization. Antifa is whatever the fuck you want it to be. It's whatever the fuck you want it to be. To me, Antifa just means anti-fascist, and I am anti-fascist. So, if Antifa becomes a thing, then I'm not a part of that thing. I'm anti-fascist, through and through. And to me, that's what Antifa means to me for right now. If it becomes something else, so, that's, Joe Biden has a few good points. Obama, helped with health care, food stamps. He helped a little bit, right? It was a little bit progressive, but he was also drone striking, slavery in Libya, just...
I don't know if Dore was stoned or drunk, but he's losing it in this, and the people around him is getting that across. Katie Halper tried to laugh it off at a certain point, and then that laugh got... And Brianna, same, tried to laugh it off. This is awkward. This is awkward. He's attacking Matt. He's attacking Matt. And Matt didn't say anything wrong. Let him finish.
Why don't you stop saying that stupid shit?
That's directed at Matt, not at Jonathan.
Fucking Matt!
I have a point.
It sounded like he was in a vortex. And you're saying that shit.
I have a point here.
Yeah, you fucking bet you do. It's called a Poindexter. That's a fucking stupid thing to say.
And they are.
It's a Poindexter. It is stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there any more to this? Jamal Thomas, give me more video. Give me more of the audio and the video, okay? Less of the commentary. Fucking 30 minutes of him talking and
his point is right.
30 seconds of video. Come on, Jamal.
No, it's absolutely hilarious.
Asking for things, but I think, and they're getting things. They're getting some representation on committees. It's like
Jimmy's doing a terrible gesture. Very disrespectful.
Go fuck yourself with your fucking committee, fuckface. You fucking egghead nerd. I don't give a fuck about your committee shit. Nobody voted for her for a fucking committee.
Brianna Gray
Stop saying that
seems to
stupid
be
shit.
just like taking it in.
Actually, they did kind of vote for her for a committee. They vote for her for all sorts of things. The committee is just one aspect of the things they vote for her.
You egghead nerd.
You want...
How dare you know things?
to be head of...
Poor Jimmy. Poor dumb Jimmy. He just wants to make jokes and make you laugh, okay? He's just happenstance. By happenstance, he's he's an intellectual leader. But that's only because, just like Russia Today, if they just say something truthful, well, you can't deny that they just reported something that was true. And that's good for the conversation. That's good for democracy. It's the only way that we can progress, how we can evolve and get stronger. So Jimmy Dore, being a prima donna, you're like Bill Hader right now. I don't know. I like it. You got to be a broadcaster, right? You got to get the attention. You got to get people's attention, and you might be off here and there a little bit, but you're basically on motherfucking point. And the more people that you could get stirred up, and this is, I want to see you actually yell at men more. And Francesca, I don't know. I guess the Syria thing, and she was being condescending, but. She's so damn pretty, man, So everybody just leave Jimmy Dore, Anna Kasparian, and, Francesca alone. Those are untouchables, That's a guy you probably shouldn't hit, but maybe, but They're made people, okay? Don't touch Anna. Don't touch Francesca. Don't touch Jimmy Dore. Jesus Christ, people. Or John Iadorios and Jink and I feel like I'm missing a whole bunch. And all the rest of the fucking progressive badass, all the progressive badass progressive YouTubers out there. Peace!